guys. Today I'm going to show you my favorite green smoothie that 3 of us really love, and then I'll show you how to change it for the one that didn't like it, but everybody likes this one. Okay, so you can use regular bananas or really overly ripe bananas. It doesn't matter because it's all going to get blended up. I've had 2 significant blenders in the past 30 years, and I'm going to tell you the Vitamix is my favorite. I had the Blendtec and the Vitamix, both are great, but if you want to know my experience, I really like the Vitamix. I haven't had any issues at all. So these might look unedible. You can use these in banana bread, etc., but they're super sweet and they look great once they're blended up. So I'm going to put 2 bananas. This is going to be enough for 3 people, probably more than that. I'm going to put 2 bananas, and this is kale I've had since May, so like 6 months in the freezer. I just bought a giant bag of kale, and then I put it in freezer bags. It's already pre-chopped kale that I got at the store. So I'm just going to put a couple of cups of frozen kale in. You can use fresh kale. It's just more shelf stable for me if I can freeze it, and then use it when I want it and not have it go bad in my fridge. Okay, I'm going to use soy milk. You could use almond milk, regular milk, or just water, but I like the vanilla flavor that this adds, and it adds a little sweetener. So I'm just going to pour in maybe a cup. If your blender needs more liquid as you're going, you can pour a little bit more in. Okay, this is what makes it my favorite flavor. Mangoes and pineapple. So this is a blend of peaches, mango, strawberry, pineapple. And I usually leave the strawberries out for this one so it stays nice and green. The strawberries kind of turn it a little bit brown, the color, so I save the strawberries for a different one when I'm making like a different berry shake. So I'm going to put in all the peaches, I just had 3 or 4 strawberries in it that I'm just going to take out and save. So that's a peach, mango, strawberry, pineapple blend. And then this is just pineapple that I have. I'm going to add a little extra pineapple in there. I'm going to use it all up. Okay, so we've got, filling up fast. I like to put 2 scoops of this unflavored collagen peptides protein powder. It's unflavored. So it doesn't have any vanilla, no sugars, no sweeteners. It doesn't have any chemical flavors, nothing like that. So put that in there. And then last but not least, I put a couple of tablespoons of orange juice concentrate. If you have regular orange juice at your house, you can just pour some orange juice in there and lower your soy milk. You don't have to add this, but I like orange with mango, and this is the way I can get orange, mango, vitamin C, a little extra boost in there. Okay, so as you can see, it looks pretty much like it needs liquid. There's not enough liquid in there. We only have about a cup of soy milk, maybe a cup and a half. So I'm gonna go ahead to the sink and add some cold water. So my blender will actually blend. So I just poured in water until it looks like it's gonna blend. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my Vitamix. Find the lid. There we go. Okay, just secure it down. And I'm gonna take my soy milk over there, and if it starts to have a problem, I'll just pour a little bit of soy milk in there and smush it down with my special Blendtec tool that comes with my blender. And this is exactly the right height so that you can shove this down while it's blending and it won't hurt anything. So I'm gonna leave this lid on until I know if it needs extra liquid. I have my air fryer going, so the kids are gonna have a green smoothie and JoJo's for lunch, which might seem kind of crazy, but that's what we're having. A little bit of healthy and a little bit of a treat. I have the right amount of liquid because you can see everything's every time before you turn it on. One of the tips that sorry, Vitamix, I'm not a sponsor, obviously. Okay, so then what I do with that when I'm done is I take it off and I taste it to make sure that it's not too sour or that it has the right amount of sweetness. If I need to add another banana, I can. So I'm gonna taste that. Oh, it's so good. The pineapple makes it really good. Stir it and make sure yep, everything seems good. So then what I do is I pour this into cups for everybody and give them a straw, and then they're getting a lot of vitamins, a lot of vegetables. You can't taste the kale at all. And they're getting a serving of protein, they're getting soy milk protein, they're getting the collagen protein. Makes about 3 really good sized smoothies. My son likes a different smoothie, so we're gonna make his smoothie next. I don't rinse it out. Oh, that's so good. I can't wait to finish that up. Okay, so my son he'll eat everything the same, but he prefers mixed berries. So this does not look green when it comes out. You know it has a ton of kale. You just put in mixed berries, which are blackberries, raspberries, blueberries. I'm going to throw in those strawberries that I saved from that other batch. It's going to go a darker color here. I'm going to throw in a couple of cups of kale. Since this is only for one person, probably like a cup of kale. You can see what I estimate. Okay. And same thing with the orange juice concentrate. That was already a partly used concentrate. I'm gonna fill this up with water to get all that juice out. And add like a whole can of water and then a little bit of soy milk, kind of give it a little creaminess. And then 2 scoops, and even though this is a smaller amount, my son likes this powder, so I like to give him extra protein. So I'm going to do 2 scoops of protein just for this shake alone. And then I'm going to throw in 2 bananas. I'm going to use these soft bananas up. They're really sweet. Okay, I'll just do 1 banana. All right, this is going to be 1 large cup, and the other one was for 3 cups, so 3 large portions. So this is 1 portion. So I think that's enough liquid because I did a can of water. I'm going to grab my lid, put my topper on. Oop, the JoJo's are ready, apparently. And I'm going to blend this one up. Now this turns out to be a rich purple. You can't see any of the green, so you just want to turn it up to get all the greens really cut up. I'm going to turn it to low and off. I'm going to stir it. It doesn't really need to be stirred, but I want to make sure there's not a single little fleck of green in there, so he doesn't have a chewy piece of kale. Okay, so then with that one, I usually use my own cups, but I do have some of these from when I was working in the car. This was really handy, and it kind of feels like you're getting a fancy smoothie from a smoothie shop if you serve it in one of these, especially to a teenager. Trying to trick him a little bit. But you cannot see any of those 2 cups of kale. Oh, and I didn't taste it first. Usually, I know his recipe pretty well. That has more of a berry, definitely a raspberry blackberry flavor. It's very good. You can't taste the kale at all. Okay, so that's our favorite 2 recipes. And then I put a straw in this and serve it. Of course, they're gonna have JoJo's and ketchup, so it's kind of like a interesting dichotomy there of lunch. Have a good day, guys.